it's Finnovation. So right now it's kind of a rainy day, and I'm not really sure what to do. So the obvious question is,
The obvious question is, you think you could learn a card trick?
yes we can. So in this video I'm going to be showing you how to do this card trick. Looks pretty cool, and I'm going to teach you how to do it. Let's get into it. Now before this video starts, I do want to say that I'm not a professional magician, and I'm just a kid on a rainy day trying to figure this out. But now the first thing you need to do is figure out what kind of cards you can use. So for the intro, I just used some regular old bicycle cards. They are a little bit newer. You don't want to use old cards that kind of have like a really greasy texture because that'll make it harder to do. My favorite cards are cards like this. So if you can see that, they're really shiny and smooth, and if I rub them, there's almost no friction. Whereas with the regular bicycle cards, they're still really slidey, and any cards will work to do this trick, but the smoother they are and the crisper they are, the easier it is to do this trick. So you're going to need 2 of whatever card type you're going to use, because as you can see, we're switching the cards. So now I'm going to actually show you how to do it. Alright, so now here's how you do the trick. So once again, it looks like that. But now, if you come over to the top, you can see that I'm actually doing this. So, as you probably guessed, I have 2 cards, and what I'm going to do is you've got 2 fingers. You want your pointer finger and your middle finger and your thumb on the back. So you want to be holding both cards like this, alright? And you want them to be as lined up as you can. And you want your middle finger to be at the bottom of the card, and your pointer finger to be about in the middle. Now what you're going to do is, first you want to let go with your pointer finger just a little bit. Like it can still be holding on, but you don't want it to be like firmly holding on. And you want to let go just a little, like that. And then once you slide it up just this corner, then you can put your pointer finger back on. And you're just going to slowly guide it to the back. And now a lot of people end it right here. And you can still see this corner, but when you're a beginner, it's a little bit hard to get it all the way over the top. It's just practice and muscle memory to get it to go all the way back there. But again, all you want to do is let go, slide, put back on, and then that really what gets this card to pop in front is your pointer finger and your thumb to get it to go in front. And sometimes if it might end a little bit more at an angle, it might end flat. That's just depending on your hand size. So when I do it fast, it just looks like, here I'll do it from the side so you guys can see. Oop, I'll do it. And then it goes just like that. So, as you can see, mine usually end at an angle, but from the front, you can barely see that at all.
Let's do it in slow motion.
All right. Now, here are some tips to make your magic trick just look a little bit better. So now, if you're new, and you kind of do it a little more slowly, like if you do it like that, while the trick still works, but it doesn't look crisp at all, and people can totally tell that you're sliding the card, and it just doesn't look quite like that yet. Sometimes if you go like this, and you put your hand in front, and do it more slowly, or if you cover your hand, and you go like that, it can look a little bit better. Another thing that can help is if you shake it, where while you're doing the trick, you go like this, it looks kind of like, whoa, as you shook it, the card changed. Or if you snap, all look kind of cool. So again, if you are a little bit slow at it at first, if you're kind of like that, you always want to put your hand or something else in front of it, or shake it or something to make it look a little bit like a distraction. Now, the next thing that can improve the trick is using cards that are very different from each other. So if I use 2 red cards that look very similar, and I do the trick, it's just not quite as, wow, the card completely changed. Whereas if I use 2 very different cards and I do the trick, it looks very like the card changes a lot more rather than just a little bit, and people might not notice it. And lastly, something that's pretty cool is if you want to make yourself look like a magician. Whoa, alright, now I'm a magician. So again, if you do the trick and you look like a magician, you're going to look a lot cooler. As you can see, a lot cooler than if I go, well, still a pretty cool hat. If I do the magic trick, I just don't look as much like I'm a magician. Now, if I do another snap, whoa, a fez, that's pretty neat too. Now if I do the trick with fez, again, same point, cool trick, hat doesn't help improve. Now, the next thing you're going to need to remember is, where is your audience? So if you are performing this for just like 1 or 2 people, and they're right ahead of you, and you just kind of like snap, looks pretty cool. But if I'm doing it and I've got a couple people, like if I'm doing it for a group of friends, and I've got some friends over here, some over there, and if I angle myself and if I'm focusing on someone over there, and I do the trick, everyone over here can see the card. But other than that, you have to remember to do it to one person, or if you're on a stage or something, that helps so that you've got just a target audience and they can't see that other card. Alright guys, well that sums up this video. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments down below. But this time, Dad, I've got a joke for you.
Oh no, let's hear it.
Did you hear about the angry magician?
I didn't.
He pulled his hair out.
That's hilarious, Finn. That's actually hilarious.
Thank you, thank you. Whatever, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe down below. Thanks for watching. Bye!